be traveling soon, these are some of the coolest tech accessories that I have found to make my life easier on the go. Hey, I'm Shannon Morse, welcome to my channel. So this first one is a Kickstarter by one of my really good friends who's been designing and manufacturing products for many years. And he also has a vendor booth at DEF CON. His name is Garrett from Hacker Warehouse. So this is a prototype of the Paragon Gear Field Case and a full set of the Paragon straps. So Garrett made this because he wanted something that was super easy to customize to fit your needs, because our electronics come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and having something that fits all of the things, whether it's your hacker gear or your camera gear, or maybe your maker kit and your soldering iron and stuff, or your makeup kit. Like, this is my makeup bag. It's way more convenient to put everything into a really nice binder than buying a bag that's messy and doesn't keep your product secure, like my makeup bag. So the interior of the field case, when you open it, it has this really nice industrial strength hook and loop material. And there's Velcro all on the outside as well. So if you wanted to, you could stick like hacker patches on here, or your brand name, or a logo or something. You can stick the Paragon straps on the outside as well in case you want to expand the binder. These fabric straps that you can see here, these are sewn really nicely so they won't come loose. So if I needed to, I could add expansions to the outside of the Paragon field case. And then we have these straps, which are so cool. They come in 4 different sizes, and then they also come with some divider loops that you simply stick on here so you could adjust them to fit your needs. So some of the things I really like about the Paragon Gear Field Case, I love the zipper, which is found right here. It doesn't snag, it's really industrial. You can also lock it into place with the loops that will lock in together. It's a very smooth pull all the way around. These straps that you see here on the front of the case as well as the back, both of them can be removed with these little buttons. So for example, you could hook this to your suitcase or your computer bag or whatever and have it hanging right off of it. It's got a very nice thick binder feel to it, so your products inside will not get squished. Now I love that on the inside, the entire thing again is Velcro. It's sewn right into the siding along all edges. So if you have teeny tiny electronics, they're not going to slip in between the Velcro and the siding and get like hidden or stuck behind the Velcro. You have every single modular option that you could ever want. You could stick one of those here. You could stick one of them right here. You could stick a small one over here. And then these ones, I could have them all like parallel to each other. I could even put one right here in the center, like that. There we go. How beautiful is that? So you have all the modular options you could ever want. These Velcro straps can be stuck literally anywhere on the inside or the outside of the case. The bottom of the straps hooks right into the case, and they're very sturdy. They're very stuck on there, which is nice. And they can be stacked too. So for example, if I have my earbuds here and I stick those inside one of these straps, it's perfect size. And then I also have my filming phone, which is my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I could put this right here. It's a little bit too big for my Pro Max, so I'll put one of the dividers on here to really keep it sturdy. I can put that over here, and then I could put the Samsung Buds right on top, and they're not gonna go anywhere. So the dividers, like the one that you see right here, those will let you tighten the straps in case the size doesn't fit your electronics appropriately, or you wanna use one strap for multiple things. So here's a few different ways that I have used mine. So I tested this out with all my makeup. I also tested it with my hacker gear, like my Wi-Fi pineapple, and for my camera gear. So if you have different bags for all your different things, you could totally get a few of these and just have them ready to go anytime you are traveling. Like, I'm leaving my camera gear in mine, since those are the items that need to be safe and secure whenever I'm traveling in real life. This does come with a bunch of straps, but I think because I have so many batteries for all of my different cameras, I would probably want to get a few more of the smaller straps to add in here as well. Now again, this is a prototype, so the end result will have a black or a gray logo on the outside instead of this white one. The zipper cord is is going to be a little bit longer, and the button snaps for the two straps are going to be a upgraded quality. I love this thing. It is totally unique. I would recommend snagging one on the Kickstarter to get a really, really sweet deal on them, and you'll be getting it from a trusted creator and one of my good friends. Next, I have some cases that I absolutely love. My Google Pixel 6 Pro case started looking a little bit sad. In fact, yeah, just look at that thing. It looks a little bit grimy, a little dirty. So I bought some Pila cases to replace it. Pila is a company that makes compostable and biodegradable cell phone cases, which is great since I change phones really often, but whenever I retire my Pixel 6 Pro, these cases won't go into the trash. You can throw one of these cases into your compost bin, and over time it will biodegrade. And if you think they're greenwashing, I'm actually going to link the test results showing the performance standards of testing for March of 2022 based on these cases. All three of the ones that I purchased are really soft to the touch. Some of them have cute prints on the back, like this one has some cute little evergreens on there. There are different colors to choose from. I have these purple ones and the green one. Now, unfortunately, Pixel devices do not get as many choices as the iPhone or the Samsung cases do, but they're still cute. I do hope that Pila considers bringing some of that aesthetic factor to the Pixel case line, because I always feel like Pixel owners kind of get shafted whenever it comes to cute cases. It's cool to own something that's designed for electronics but made from plants though. The cases are a little pricey at $60 a pop, but they often have promos and discounts, and they do indeed protect my phone very well, and they have not deformed over the past half year that I have been using these. These next ones are Samsung cases, which are built by a company called Velvet Caviar, also purchased just like the Pila cases. Now, Velvet Caviar only makes cases for iPhones and Samsung phones, not Pixels. They're not as pricey at around $35, and they also have discounts pretty often. Now, I already did a full unsponsored Velvet Caviar review way back when that I will link below, but generally they have great cases. They're very firm. Sometimes they can be a little bit too firm on the buttons, so you really got to work them out. They are a very full coverage option, but they are not too bulky. There's tons of cool designs to choose from on the website. My only gripe with the S22 Ultra is the bigger lips on the top and the bottom make it a little bit harder to use with gestures, but it does keep my phone safe. I have dropped my phone on tile a lot of times and my phone is totally fine. These are definitely showing signs of wear, like there are some scratches on the back, but that hasn't really affected the quality of the overall case. Okay, and moving on to the only iPhone case in this lineup, although you can get iPhone cases for both of these as well. This one is from Pitaka, and it's very, very nice. It's the MagEasy Case Pro 2. Now, it is a MagSafe compatible case, and it has a really nice reinforced frame along the edges. This is going to give you a really nice, satisfying click when you place it onto your phone, and it's not going anywhere. This thing is very, very sturdy. Satisfying. I noticed that it does fit even if you have a Whitestone Dome camera protector on the back or a Whitestone Dome screen cover on the front. No issues there. The front is slightly raised to protect your screen. Your ports and your buttons are easily accessible, though the silent switch on the side is pretty deep in there. It's kind of hard to get without a fingernail. You will notice if I put this in the light, it is showing some smudges from oils or lotions, but the case still looks great and it feels great. This one costs around $50. Popping over to the next accessory, but if you like my vibe, make sure to hit subscribe. That rhymed and sounded super cheesy, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm also on the Instagrams if you're into that kind of thing. I post a lot of travel videos and just random weird things that I do in my daily life over there. My screen name is Snubs, S-N-U-B-S. It's super easy. Moving on. Now that brings me to my new charger for the iPhone, which is called the Pitaka 3-in-1 wireless charging stand that can also be used as a magnetic power bank, which they call the MagEasy slider. Now this is made for MagSafe series phones and Qi-enabled AirPods. You can find this as a 4-in-1 charger, which includes this little adapter for your Apple Watch that plugs into a USB-C port on the side. You can actually use this Apple Watch charger with any product that has a USB-C port, and it is MFi certified. Now this charging stand is $179 with the Apple Watch dongle or $129 without it. So the way this works, you slap it onto a table and it's got this gel pad on the bottom that's supposed to be reusable, but I gotta say it's very, very sticky and hard as heck to remove. I actually just left the paper on here, but underneath here is where the gel sticky pad is. So you plug this thing into the USB-C to wall charger, which does come in the box as well. And that plugs directly into that USB-C port, which is on this rotating base, and then you're good to go. Now when you rotate it, oh, ooh, it's clicky, and that makes my brain so happy. Even when you plug it into USB-C to the wall cable, it's fully rotatable because the base doesn't move. It's totally stationary, but the rest of it is 360 degrees. That's cool. Now there's also this charger on the back, which is located right here. That is Qi enabled. So it actually works with any Qi enabled earbuds, not just Apple AirPods, which I don't own any AirPods, so I'm using my Samsung ones instead. This base has 2 different height settings, and you can access that by just flipping the little base upside down. Now on the front of this is the Mag Easy Slider battery bank, which is a 4,000 milliampere hour battery on its own if you want to take it with you. But if you want to leave it at home or in your hotel room, you can easily slide this into the USB-C port, which is located on the front of the base. Now this battery pack gives you a magnetic charger for your MagSafe products like this Pitaka case. So it just sticks right on the front and it doesn't go anywhere. Now you may be wondering if you have to use this with the Pitaka case. No dude, you can use this with any MagSafe cases or just a naked iPhone too. If you have an Android case with magnets that are compatible with MagSafe chargers, it can also be used with those. Like for example, Pitaka sells an S22 case that is compatible with this power station and this battery. Now the battery bank itself does have a low vibration indicator built in, plus it has these low light LEDs on the front to indicate the power level, and there is a power button down at the bottom. The power adapter that comes in the box is 20 watts. Pass through to the USB-C port on the side is 5 watts. The wireless output is low, that's at 5 watts as well. Now personally, I would love to see an upgraded version of this with a faster charging speed, but if you are just using it charging overnight, for example, in your hotel room, then 5 watts is totally reasonable. Next, I have this shiny piece of tech. This is Kingston's new Ironkey Vault Privacy 80 ES. This is a hardware encrypted solid state drive, perfect for taking with me on the go and storing all of my video files for editing. The model I have here is the 1 terabyte model. Technically that's 960 gigs. It does have a touchscreen on the front. It's totally operating system independent, so you can use this with any operating system that you want, including Linux. It is also multi-password compatible and 256 AES XTS encrypted. You saw me take this out, but it does come with this travel case. It also comes with a couple of cables. There's a 3.2 Gen 1 USB-C to C cable and a C to A cable for your computer or your laptop. When I was setting this thing up, I immediately noticed that it's highly configurable. So I will do a completely separate review, but TLDR, you can create a very secure admin rule for unlocking the SSD. It comes with a few different storage sizes. And of course, the speeds are very important for me for my 4K video files. So we're looking at around 250 megs read and 250 write speeds on here. The prices for the 480 gigs is $435, 960 gigs, which is this one, is $535, and 1920 gigs, or about 2 terabytes, is $765. I love that this thing is user-friendly. The entire GUI on the screen is so easy to use, but it also protects against things like brute force attacks, as well as USB attacks, such as the ones that work with the USB rubber ducky. I love this. I'm taking it with me to all of my cons this year, and I cannot wait to use this on the go. So that is everything that I'm taking with me, and I happen to be taking everything with me in my Paragon Gear field case. I have got links down below for all of these, so make sure to check them out. Make sure to check out my friend's Kickstarter. I'm super excited for him because this is so useful, definitely a must-have. I would love to know what accessories you're bringing with you this summer on all of your travels, if you are traveling anywhere. I have recommendations as well over here for more stuff, so watch that next, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.